in the most recent magazine email. So, Con, did you want to just mention that the entry is closed today, I believe?
Sure. Currently, we have about.
Do you want?
Currently, we've got about bench. It's the first baby show that's going to be held at Hawkesbury. We've got the Apex for it. We've got guest speakers who are going to be there. The Lovebirds is present, the Lovebirds Society, which is Colin's sister. Both regards to Don Berg, he's going to also be visiting the whole day. Beneath in the currents, probably Paul Henry, although he doesn't know it yet. And the features that's currently open, so I'll let discuss value presenting on features. Each club that's going to be there is going to have their own table, so handing banners, bringing membership forms. They're expecting quite a large number of people coming through. That Friday is actually a special day, so I'm sure a lot of the schools will be there as well. So we're going to be able to educate the kids about culture, what's going on. Luckily, Debbie's going to be there with the beautiful carrots. And for anyone that saw this one, we have the Easter shows, pretty much a beautiful version of that, obviously over. But yeah, feel free to come. I've got tickets here. I can only have, we're looking on the tickets, I can only have about 21 Sydney birds. I think anyone do birds are the ticket for free administration, which means you also be getting the middle for the day. And I've also got parking passes as well. So come to me and yeah, the features of all means, let's make it a great day for everyone and the Hawkesbury show. Thanks.
Thank you. And we will also, obviously, entries close today, but we'll send out more emails when it gets closer, just to remind people if they wanted to go and check it out on the day. Is there any other business for tonight? General business things? No? Okay, so what we've got was tonight was supposed to be Richard before, but we've had a bit of dramas, but that's all good. We will postpone it for a future meeting. Next meeting, we have Sam and I have been speaking to Macquarie University. I think we've spoken about it before. They've done a lot of work on longtails and things like that. And Simon Griffiths, one of his PhD students, I've been speaking with him, and he's going to come and do a presentation next month on the longtail finches study that he's done. So that should be exciting. He said he's going to bring lots of cool pictures as opposed to lots and lots of graphs. So it should be all good. So, and the book, where is the breeding now book? Is it gone around? All right, we'll come back to that after supper. What we'll do, we'll have about a 10-minute supper break now, and then we'll resume back and do a presentation about the Easter show, some showing birds, a few things like that. So, thank you.
Hi, it's just ranking and said you have the issue with your question. You've got this. That recording, that sound. Can you feed into that?
It is.
Can you feed into it?
It's,
What's that look like? Gives them something to see.
I think
Hey, there you go.
no, if you're going to do broadcast, you can just go and buy one of these. Sound from the desk to there, especially low frequency.
Yeah, no, that's well, that's why I got this speaker right there.
Yes.
And they're saying it's all right. They're saying it's not too bad, mate.
Oh, I just thought
So, yeah, I don't know why they.
I know you don't mind. No, yeah, that's fine. You like so,
Say hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
They're all watching. They're all watching this.
This one asked.
Yep. This is what but that conference. At least that. I know. Well, I thought this. But actually, Pepper said, so, oh, no.
All right. We will start the second half of the meeting now. No, they can't. Yeah. When I click on it, it doesn't come up on the screen, so I have to reshare it. Yeah, you won't share that. My screen. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do for the second half of our meeting is we're going to do a bit of a discussion of the Easter show, show everyone what we had. I know that if you do follow us on Facebook, you probably would have seen some of these videos and pictures already. But we've had a fantastic, slightly exhausting few weeks at the Easter show, and it went really, really well. The crowds were capped this year, but we were all speaking before that honestly this is probably the biggest, and probably in terms of consistency, the whole show from start to finish every day felt like it was at its max capacity. It was really good to see, and constantly, this video is actually from like 6:30 in the morning. That's why there's no one there, but I promise. Later on in the day, it did get very, very busy, and you could barely even get into the apiaries to look at them. I know that someone commented on one of our Facebook pages that he could barely even get into the green cats, what's it called, the hand tamed parrots, because the line, like the people were so deep behind that it was phenomenal. It was very, the nighttime show was very focusing the fireworks on how great it was to have a show like that, the first in the world to have over a couple 100,000 people there from the start to the finish. Like, it's just phenomenal. Like, we've done very well as a country to get to that stage. It was crazy to think this time last year the show was cancelled. So a massive, massive thank you to all of our volunteers that we had at the show. Thank you to Ivan for all of his meetings and talks to the people. Stan, I know you went to some of the meetings as well, Con, and the Green Cats, a massive, massive thank you for the Green Cats, because their exhibit, honestly, the aviaries were phenomenal, but the hand-raised parrots were just a hit. Even if we didn't like birds, people were still going up. I had messages from people that were my friends from work that have never had an interest in birds, and they're like, oh wow, that exhibit was really cool. So it's a testament, honestly. So this is a video of the two different apiaries. It's only very brief, and then I'll show you some videos that the Green Cats have put on Facebook as well. The first apiary and then second apiary for creatures, certain parrots, there's a falcon there as well, and then we have a little bit of the exhibit there, but it was covered up since the morning. This actually here, if you can see, Dad and I brought down to the Easter show one of our weavers' old nests, and you can kind of see it up here. The group has put up a video, I'll show you the video nest. The zebras were actually taking a liking to the weaver nest, and every single day it was a competition between them and the other birds. 1 minute they'd be building it, then the next minute, poor Zeb would go back to get some more nesting material, and the stars and the other birds were pulling it apart. So it was very funny to watch. Living a diamond current, it all happening at least. So that's just he was dancing to what it says. I'm a bit confused. This is a bird having a swim. The bird having every morning. It was like they went crazy. They were dancing, splitting around down in there. Also on the Friday, we had all 4 people that were volunteering, including myself. We were all FSA members, so that's nice to see. There was lots of support from the FSA. We had a good day. Oh, I had a video as well of the I think it's really cool for the public to see as well that birds just finding cages. They can see the age group that is just huge, and particularly little kids, they can walk up and just so their sight it's caught on to you, like you just contagious, that's the word. They just got so excited when they came up to see it, to see the different varieties as well that you can pick. I think a lot of people said, oh, I had millions when I was kids, I had zebras when I was kids, but I didn't know that there was goldfinches, white-headed nuns, diamonds, tricolours. It's just such an array, and I think that's what's really good about the April bird competition as well, because for the 2 days of the competition, we've got all the birds in the show cages. This year we had about 130 entries, I think, around that. And it was very interesting. Everyone's like, oh, look at that little bluebird, the tortoise. They captured lots of people's hearts at the show. And I think it just showcases to the public that it's not just one square box that you can keep birds. There's so many different varieties, so many different aviaries, and things like that. I don't think I had any more videos. This was on looking at the True Mix, which I'm sure we still have some of those left. So if anyone, oh no way! Well, that is phenomenal. It's so good. They were a hit with the public. We had samples of the True Mix. They loved that. The aviary, the conservation program was really good to show. There was a few people that obviously they don't like birds in cages, so it was nice to show them that we don't just do aviaries. We do conservation work. We do lots of different things, which was nice to see. And it was also good, we had lots of little kids to hold the little hand-raised parrots. This is Jason's 2 girls there. He's not here tonight, he's unwell. But they loved, they had the little baby bird, and then we had the big blue and gold macaw, which was a massive hit. I think everyone was like, oh my God, look at that bird. So it was very cool to see, and just to get families involved, because I think a kid can have an interest, but if the family's not involved, it's not going to go further than that. So there was lots of little kids like, Mom, look at the birds, look at the birds. So it was good also to have Cole Weston donating the aviaries as well again this year. They were handing out lots of their pamphlets, so hopefully there might be a few finished breeders and aviaries. Oh, yes, yeah, there's a talk behind that. Yes, we'll get to that. Fear not. So that was a bit about the exhibit, and then I was just going to talk about the 2 days of the April bird competition. So on Monday night, we checked in birds. A few people waited till the Tuesday morning to check in birds, and we had a really phenomenal turnout. I've got a video of all the birds in their little boxes with the ribbon. This was after judgment had finished. We put all the ribbons out, which was quite awesome to show people all the different birds that had won. People were asking, oh, why did that bird win? Stuff like that. So it was very interesting to get kind of educate other people and showcase the things that we have in the images. There was also parrots, lovebirds, canaries, and 500 fairy dogs. So there's about 500 birds on show for just these 2 days. I have some close-up photos as well that I'll just quickly skim through. Maybe trying to get it so I apologize if anyone likes canaries. There would be lots of videos on Facebook as well for the other birds. And then we also had a junior competition as well, which Jerry's daughter took out champion for the finches and then also champion junior bird. They do a champion rosette for all of the bird species, and Jerry's daughter took it out, so that's pretty phenomenal as well. Finches were the champion this year. This was a few close-ups of our grand champion. Was a bloodfinch this year, so nice to see something a bit different. It was Ivan's bird, so massive congratulations to Ivan. Good job, Ivan. The bloodfinch. And reserve grand champion was a fawn zebra, which was very nice looking zebra. It was Peter Drew's bird. And then reserve champion Australian finch was a beautiful star, which was Jerry's. So good job, Jerry. And then there was a Leeds championship as well. And that's just some more birds that are ready to go. And then now, a special mention if Sophia would like to come up. Do you have your ribbons? It's very exciting to see Sophia won her first ribbons at the Easter show. She's going to show you. She won some, she even hand selected the diamond finch, which came third at the Easter show. So I think that deserves a round of applause for that. That was her ribbons, and then on the screen we've got, she's got the diamond, and I think it was a Parson finch and a painted that came second. So they did really well at the show, that's for sure. So it's great to see younger people getting involved as well. Now, on terms of showing birds, John, did you want to say a few words about showing birds? Now, bearing in mind, I did tell him approximately 20 minutes ago that he was going to be doing his talk. So I'm very appreciative that you're doing your talk for us. Thank you.
Thanks, Matty. It's good to say that we've hit the bottom of the barrel. Really check the fingernails, and splinters under there. Anyway, no display, no nothing. It's just a microphone. To begin with, for my show, if you're going to go with it, you do this in Brisbane. I'll put it to you this way: if we had the raffle tonight, and there were some birds to be had for the raffle, we'll take one of my favourites, the ruddies, and there was a pair there that was straight ruddies, good spots, nice colour, personal shape. There are a pair of pines. I've just asked Joe Gaffer there, Pete, what a pair of pines in the ruddy department would be worth. When I first came out, he said $250. We'll take that as well, right? The ruddies are probably worth $40, $50. I'll be taking the latter. The pines just don't interest me because no one gets 10. They're built like that, they've got no head, no shape, no colour, no spots. So it basically comes down to looking at beauty. I think we all do that, don't we? Yes. We all look at beauty, whether it's in flowers, people, whatever. It's the same with birds. So if you've got an array of birds that you like to look at, say, oh, that's nice. This is making a little bit there, maybe a fantastic bird, is it just that such that? It's beauty. Why did you do that? So that's one of the main reasons why I show it, because I just love birds that have shape and colour. And to be able to do that, you really need to put your birds up against other ones and say, that's where I'm making. When I come back from a show, whether one or a learn, it's great when you win. Sometimes I think I take winning a little bit too seriously. But you really do come back from the show and say, geez, that's something I need to work on. I like ruddies and I like stars amongst other birds. And at present, the ruddies and stars I've got all have good spots, good colour, but where I'm making is head size and shape. So that's what I've got to work on. All those things take years. If you think you're going to go to a show and turn it around and next year you're going to win this and this, and you're starting from a base, it's not going to happen. That's part of the beauty, because when you do get some wins and you've bred that bird, and I think that's really important that you actually bred the bird. I've shown 2 birds in my time that were not my birds. One was a grey zebra. I'd entered the bird and had to withdraw it, and rather than sort of leading the class down by 1, I put the bird in. It was Grand Baston's bird. Baston was an absolute genius, the zebra there. He's walked in the hall and said, geez, I like that. I said, it's yours. Anyway, a bit embarrassing. The other one was a painted cock that I got from Vince Gauchi. I like the look of Vince Gauchi's painters. I don't even sort of started on the painters at that stage. I thought, well, just throw it in the show and see what happens. Every other bird I've shown, I've bred. The question that people at the Royal most often ask is that they come up and they say, how do you pick this one's the winner and that one's not? I said to Ivan, I said, next year we've got to remember to bring some standards. And there are standards, particularly for the zebras, but also, let's say, for the finches. And basically, when you're looking at those birds, the shape of the bird, what we call type, is the number 1. It's 40% of the marks. Sometimes judges don't quite remember that. And they walk along and they say, God, look at the size of that bird. Size is worth 5%. But I still think with most judges, they tend to crank it up. It's supposed to be 5, but yeah, that's the way it goes. They look at markings and they look at feathers. So if you come back to say the ruddy, as I said, the ruddy hen has lovely spots. Cocks have far fewer spots on them, so it's much better to show a hen than a cock. I've rarely shown cocks, I've shown lots of hens. Spots should go all the way across and as far down the side. I've got one at present and the spots go a little bit past the leg. So that's exceptional. Bird, dark colour, as I said before. There's someone else with a rather large mouth as mentioned. Mine are down on size. So that's what I'm working on. Preparation for birds. They'll vary to a degree. If you take a bird like a star, it needs a bit more work. A Gouldian, more passive. Let's say a zebra or a ruddy in Australia in a show cage or a show situation with less preparation. Stars are just sliding. There are other varieties as well. So you're probably looking at maybe 3 weeks out from the show. You've taken out the aviary, have a quick look at them. We have quite a number of birds this year at the Royal were disqualified because missing a toenail. So missing a toenail, good night birds, you're gone. So I've got a lovely, well I think it's a lovely, fawn, yellow bill, zebra hen. Cabins for 2 weeks, not a little bit and go, darling, are you up for it? The man in the show's coming up, there you're going to go. I looked at it the other day, toes there, little toenail, gone. Just as well we don't have a cat, because it probably would have got kicked. Anyway, so 3 weeks out, get it out, have a look at them, make sure that they're complete birds. saving putting all the preparation in there and having what's out of the can't put it in. So I'll take them from the aviary, I'll put them in, I'm trying something a little bit different. It's not wise really to take a bird from the aviary and stick it in the show cage. When you think about it, it's pretty dramatic. So at this stage, I'm taking a 2-hole cabinet that day, and I'm putting 3 birds in there. The star I'll put in with maybe a radiant zebra because they're a lot wider. This is a theory. I thought this might calm them down. So normally we've only had 1 bird in a double hole, and I had a black Korean cock and 2 ruddy hens, and the bloody Korean cock took feathers out of the head on both sides. So that theory sort of went out. Yeah. What can you do? Fortunately, those feathers come out pretty quickly in the head, so that bird's recovered a lot quicker than I thought she was going to. So they'll spend a week in a 2-hole cabinet, and then after that, depending on the variety, for the wilder ones, I'll put them in a 1-hole cabinet. The 1-hole cabinet's that wide, I'll then put the perches the exact or very close to the width that they're going to jump in the show cage. So when they get the show cage, birds are really used to that. Trying to reduce the stress, and stress is something that is a worry when you're showing. They'll be sprayed, so have a little atomizer, maybe 2-3 times a day, a little bit of Johnson's, baby shampoo, like your own hair, when the water hits them, it soaks in. It's just hard water, particularly with some varieties, they will vary from type to type, how they absorb the water. They put the shampoo in it, and bang, she goes in. Then they prune themselves, and they'll come in together a lot quicker, a lot better. They'll also have baths hanging off the shut off the cabinets. And normally I put a bath between 2 of them, and then I'll change it over once a day, so everyone has a turn. What to look for in the bird. Birds, some of them just, some people are extrovert, some people are introvert. And to a degree you get that with an individual person, and varieties will vary as well. You want a bird to what we call work the perch. So if you're the judge and I'm the bird, go over here and onto this perch, judge, here I am, how do I look? Look around, back to this perch. Have a look, work the perch. You've got a bird that just sort of sits there and does this. The judge is going to try and move it so we can look at the other side. Well, the problem with the bird is on the bottom of the show cage. You can have a brilliant bird, a really good one, but if it doesn't get off the bottom of the cage, it's gone. If it won't get off the bottom, put a piece of cardboard across the bottom of the show cage. So when he's down there, can't see anything. Oh, what's happening? I'll get up with the birds and see what's going on. Further that, the silicon at the bottom of the show cage and fill it up full of water. So I'm going to land on the water with a little perch. So training them. What else have we got? It's always interesting to watch the judging. You can have a bird there and you'll look at it, and after the judging, you say, oh, gee, I've had a dollar every time I heard this. How did that lose? Obviously, it's a better bird. You really need to watch the bird when it's being judged. Because it might be one of those birds that just get off the bottom of the cage. That would explain why it hasn't won. The little zebra that you saw up before that was the reserve champion was a bit sad because it was pretty tight at that stage. It was down on the perch, and I'm over this. So like, Royal is to show, get you back to this, but I've seen enough to see all over, I'm gone. The bird's flat. It's gone. So watch it as they're judged. Shows are stressful for birds. The show that I'm going to on Manly show is a local show. Those birds will be put in their cage on Friday afternoon, or late-ish, maybe sort of 3, 4 o'clock. Next morning on the show bench, judged, home by 3. That's as stressless as a show that you can probably find. Others, where the birds might be going, so the zebra national shows, Perth, Brisbane, Melbourne, they're flying, not themselves, spotters. That's going to be a lot more stressful. So those birds probably are only good for one show, that one. Most of the shows that you do around the place, you might show the bird twice, maybe 3 times at a stretch, depending upon the species and how relaxed they are. But if you think, oh, there's 8 shows on this year, I've got a cracking bird, I'll show it every show. You're probably just going to have feathers in the little cross on the back of the garden, which is the show. It might sound harking back to zebras all the time, but I will mention it. For the zebras, we have state team shows. There are teams from the northern part of New South Wales, Glen across the coast, Lake Macquarie, Bathurst, and ZFSA, Zebra Society of Australia, which is Sydney based. They're great shows to go to because you've then got 15 birds in front of you for each colour. So grey zebras, the long ones and fawns, cocks and hens will be shown, every other colour. So white cocks might be this year and white pies, next year will be the hens, so they flip over. There's just too many birds. But to go to those shows, if you're keen on a particular colour and you make the team, but even if you don't, just have a look at 15 of those birds. And it really is an education. So it's a bit of education at university. You pick up a lot. Same at the national. So you've got teams from Queensland, Lake Macquarie, ZFSA, Victoria, West Australia. And again, it's the epitome, it's the very top. To get birds into the team, you have to go and get them selected. Up to, I think they do with the budgies. And that can be heartbreaking. In 2018, I was selecting the ZFSA team, and my bird, a pied hen, is on the end. It's only going to be a reserve. I don't care to get a bird into that team. It's one of the last 9 years. If you get selected, you've got a fair chance of winning. So right at the end, they flip them over. So my bird's gone. Trevor Will's bird's up. We get to the show, that was in Victoria. Get them out, have a look at them. One of the birds is travel damaged, whacked its head, it's not very happy. Trevor Will's bird goes in. Birds are judged. Who comes first? Trevor Will. So by just missing out that much, I'm not saying I would have won it, but the bird that just beat me ended up winning the whole class. And on the day when our team was selecting them, that was the reserve. I got the revenge the year after. Same thing happened. White cocks, and again I was the reserve. Get up to Queensland. One of the teams damaged. Oh, mate, this girl. That's all the spade. I was happy that so my birds got up, and when they put them up on the bench, you always, the judges usually judge from left to right. Sometimes something further needs to do it right or left just as good, but normally they'll judge left to right. So they'll move them around, and they'll put birds over. When they put my white cock up, it's starting on the left-hand side. I think, okay, that's good. It never moved, it won. I was, from having a reserve bird, which I was quite happy about, to getting it actually on the bench and then winning. Oh yeah, that's what you want to do. Anyway, showing, country shows are great. Used to go down to Gas. Fortunately, that society doesn't exist anymore. Used to have a great time. Gollongong, great little show. country hospitality. Time I went to Gollongong, I booked into the motel. I said to the lady, I said, I believe that all the exhibitors that are going to have dinner at the bowling club. Can you tell me where the bowling club is? She said, well, it's just up the road, about 500 metres. And she said, at the end of the night, if you don't feel well enough, just ring us up and we'll come and pick you up. I did not have AA written on the forehead, but country hospitality, it's quite good. Actually, Gold show is next week, I think, and normally you would bench the night before or the morning of the show. And this year, you can only bench on the morning of the show. And I was told this is why is that? If you bench the night before, we've still got a nice problem. Yeah. So you might not have a bird, which is pretty sad. Country shows, go down to shows this weekend. Bill, over here, you can see if you still like to enter, you still take entries till 5 o'clock on Thursday. We've got 102 finches, which is really good. We're down generally on the number of birds, we've got 550. Normally we'd be looking at hopefully between 6 and 7, sometimes we're about 800. Unfortunately, numbers are down. Generally speaking, the number of lakes that show in areas, quite that demographic is quite old, and some have given it away, so we're a little bit down. That's about it. I haven't bored you too much, but I really enjoy showing. I enjoy the social aspect. I enjoy the learning. Then going back and having a lot of pride. I've read that, and that might have been a program that dates back quite a number of years. And there's the final proof. My little bird room, I'll put up different medals and all this sort of stuff. There's only one piece that's permanently there. In the old days, Barney, in the old days after a show, someone would sit down and type out, if you had a class of say 15 millions, A1, G Brown, A2, S Snow, the name of every exhibitor, and where they came, first, second, third, commended, highly commended. And I was at a friend's place many years ago, flying to Corley's, and he had those old books. I said, God, look at those flying. It was Parramatta Show. I said, I remember showing it as a kid. I flicked through it. Oh, jeez, highly commended form and commended form. It was 1966. So that's there permanently. And then the classic part was this, at the back of the show schedule, again, put out after the show, they would write down the name of every exhibitor and their address. Oh yeah. So if you were a person with low morals and really wanted some nice black buildings, just go through the show schedule, flick through there. Oh yeah, he works. Because they're happening again. But at those shows, you probably, what do you reckon? You'd be putting over well over 1,000 birds, maybe 1,500 birds. Just phenomenal. But having said that, in those days, in the 60s, shows would go around to Ray Aykroyd, etc., and they would buy their show team. So we breed actually a lot more birds now. The birds we show we breed compared to those years gone by. Are basically bought show teams. Yeah, 2,000 birds, it's just normal. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you, Danny.
Questions? Anyone have questions? Yeah, I think for me personally, it was this is the second time Dad and I have showed birds at the Easter show, and as John was saying, it is just such a big learning experience. Like I've come home and I think I talked to Dad's ears off all night, telling him all the different tips that I learned at the show, and I even said to the judges I had a pink buddy that I thought was pretty special. but it really wasn't. When I looked at it, I said to the judge, why did it not win? And the size thing was the issue, that it was too small. So now I've got something to work on. So even if you're not wanting to show long-term and do shows every second weekend, things like that, it's still such a great opportunity to learn and to bring better quality birds. Even if that's the only thing that I think to take out of going to a show, that's what we found was really beneficial. And so, I mean, the Manly show is in Sydney. We all, mostly some of us live in Sydney, so you might as well check it out, see the judges judging, and I think you'll learn a fair amount. And it was my pa was very excited because our running got third place. And speaking of the old shows, we actually, when I went over to my pa's house on the weekend to show him the ribbons that we won, I was pretty proud of my little ribbon. To show and tell in my pa's house, he bought out a champion ribbon that he had from 1986. Dad and him got reserve champion at one of the Sydney shows. And now most non-bird people would think I was a weirdo, but guess what? That bird is actually in his living room. He got it stuffed. Got the ribbon and the bird at once. And not many people would understand that, but bird people we understand that. But yeah, I was proud as much because him and Dad used to show birds when they were older. So it's very exciting, and I think it's always good to see the shows. So might as well check them out once in a while. And then now, I wanted to hand the microphone over to Debbie and maybe Debbie, just to discuss their experiences at the show. And I also wanted to present them with this from the FSA as a thank you for all of their efforts at the Easter show. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you. I hit a red wall today. I feel absolutely deflated and exhausted, but exhilarated at the same time. Like we had an absolute ball and feel very privileged to be asked to fill the feature area, which we had a lot of fun with. There was a video from Sam that when the birds were being released, and we got a video of that. We had 36 birds in that first box, and then 2 days later, you brought a few more birds in. You're on Friday. You brought some canaries in, and what was it, the second one? Yeah, the birds and the element man. There is a video of it. Where's the video of Andrew releasing them?
I think there's a fair few thousand people watch that.
Oh,
It went crazy.
Okay, I'm going to take it again. We can watch that video. We had picturellas and comments and long tails and diamonds. Oh, did I know?
My internet's a bit slow. Oh no. Is yours on, Sam?
Sorry?
Yeah, you're on try.
They were all very happy this morning.
Bill escapees, really does.
really all good back there.
Maybe just point that out. Dark, see, not just on depending on Dennis, the volunteers were trying to help out as much as they could. I think Dennis stayed in front of the April all day. He did not move. I think he was quite excited talking to so many people. Yeah, a lot of people are asking how the Finch Club is, gave membership things, and then they talk about pages. It wasn't just the parents, they were quite interested on a lot of the features. So a lot of people didn't believe what sort of features were actually in the country. So they're really surprised how long the feature, and I think did quite well. Couple of book there, but you're going to why they be captured and things like that. But you just got to try and work around it. Sort of thing. Don't understand what yeah. Lucky they went to try to pull them out. But anyway, no, it was quite a good show. I call it a show because the birds are on show good 12 days. So, and they all performed. No casualties, so yeah.
There was a budgie that was just like black.
That was a baby.
Yeah, that was
baby
Tom's
budgie,
one. It was
yeah.
out of the cabinet. They put a big over and he sort of said, "Where the hell am I?" And he just stayed on the floor.
So he was good, he still got back up on the bench.
By the end of the day, I think he lost about 30 kilos, 30 grams through flying around. So he managed to get his exercise.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was quite a good day. Good week, 2 weeks.
12 days.
12 days.
I did 12.
You did 12. I haven't been there on the days off.
On there.
Yeah, kids, we don't push our kids into doing what we do. They volunteer to say we're coming along to help. So not only at the show, but also at the shop. So I think we're pretty much blessed by our kids, and they're very helpful. So yeah.
Like if you ran into the kids or the kids, so some of them have full-time jobs, they actually put into 2 weeks holiday leave of their work to come and help out doing the show and doing the shop. So they made themselves a roster to who was doing what and where to help out. So that, yeah, they did good. But what I was saying before, so kind of organised and hopefully we get to see some kinds of the shots. There was a gentleman that came in for 3 days videoing Finch's bathing in slow motion. And it was so seeing some of the shots that were done, it was so interesting watching what the birds actually did. So we got to see some of the shots that he took and what the finches were doing in the bird park. So it's not just in their front, but slow motion. It was just flicking those wings up and the water drop was coming back over their heads. It was just unreal. So hopefully we get to see bits of those on. Yeah. But yeah, we had a great time. So thank you everyone for asking. And big thanks. Yeah.
Perfectly see what it was without you guys. I know that last year, the year before, you were there for a fair bit, but this year we every day, so it was good on.
Sort of linked us to a lot of things.
Exactly, yeah. And now, Dennis, did you want to say a few words? Maybe not about your volunteering. To share, I mean, next year will be the 200th year celebration, so it's going to be big. So it's good to hear from people that were at the show, and maybe we might have a few more volunteers at the show next year. Just about your experiences at the show.
This is the bottom, not yours. This is the bottom of the pack.
No, it's
Okay. A lot of people don't volunteer because
They don't consider themselves experts. They don't consider themselves to have much knowledge as the rest of you. And they're not comfortable talking to people. I fit the bill. I'm all those people together. I probably made so many mistakes in calling, telling people what the names of the birds were. I think I gave one bird 3 different names, but I can assure you the people who were there didn't know the difference. Everybody, as said, everybody, or most people came up and said, my father used to have birds, or I had birds when I was a young lad. I think on one portrait, when one family came up to me and said, oh, yes. Oh, and my husband used to have birds in Egypt. That was a mistake. I am unofficially the Australian ambassador for tourism for Egypt. They were stuck there with me for half an hour. Then they had to say, we're sorry, we have to go. Now, the thing is, what I honestly believe is Australian people are very shy. They don't want to make the first movement or the first word. If you can break that down, you're in. A number of different ways that I actually have developed over the year, being a very shy person, is I watch them and I listen. I really listen to people. And you pick something that they're talking about. It might be a child pointing at a bird. Open fingers, which is it is first? You've got the whole family. Mum and dad are standing there with the kids, and dad saying, oh, gee whiz, I would like that. You're not having one. So you just walk up to the kids and say, Dad's going to buy you an aviary, is he? Mum gives you 30 bucks. Then you start telling them about how easy it is to keep birds. Everyone thinks it's hard. It's as hard as you make it. When you have automatic feeding, like watering, you have reasonable storage of feed. You have your whole setup, so it's minimal to clean, and you can do it in a couple of hours a week. Oh, all of a sudden, yeah, okay, I might think about that. A lot of us Australians stand, if this is Avery, they will stand back here. They're looking at it. So I developed a good technique for them. I would walk up to them. Say, if you continue standing, we are obligated to fine you. Now, if you take 2 steps forward, unfortunately, the fine is double. And the fine, unfortunately, is 0. Or maybe they say, oh, double 0, it's nothing. Oh, yeah. And they step up and they're talking to you. So all you've got to do is to break that silence. And it is very simple to do. And for a shy person, I would recommend, I had a ball. 2 days I was there. I got into trouble a couple of bad days. And it was, Con, have you had your lunch yet? No. Have you had a drink yet? No. You better go. Yeah, I will. So, you know, the first day, we get there at 9 o'clock and leave at 6. Long day and day. First day I got there, and the first time I said, oh, I wonder what the time is. 2:15. And it had just gone that quickly because you are involved. I know people have to be behind the desk, you know, giving out all the things and all that, but somebody's got to be out the front. If you're out the front, you're in the middle of it. And you can do, I did, the last day, I had 5 couples lined up one after the other, started one on the 2 steps forward and having a fee for it. And then I was still talking to them, and I see another couple out here. I said, hey, what's this? Over here. So I'm talking to them, there's another couple. Look, I had 5 couples lined up, and they all stood there and watched one another. And they go away from there happy. And people want to know, they don't know about birds. I was able to tell them that I breed normal buildings. Why? Because once we go to mutations, we lose the colours. Oh, that's good. Oh, then you have to show them what's mutations, what's this, what's that. And why do they do that? They explain why they do that. Other people like doing that. And they never knew that before. Yeah. There was 4 pink ones. And one of my favourite things was, good God, what's that bird? I said, I'm not telling you. Why not? Well, I've been asked, all these birds in the aviary, I've been asked 40 times today, what that bird is, or what that bird is, or what that is. 35 of them have been those damn 2 birds. I'm not telling you. Yeah. So next year, when it's on, I encourage everybody to put in just a day. Half a day, whatever. By the way, Ivan, when I put in my request for the date, I put in 7th or the 9th. Not the 7th and the 9th. I didn't object when he put me down for both days, because I seriously had a ball. I just had so much fun. And yeah, so next year, please do it, because you'll enjoy yourself. You'll have so much fun and you'll make other people so happy. Okay?
Thank you very much. Almost all of our volunteers would walk away saying the exact same thing. It was a very rewarding, interesting, inspiring, but great day to just showcase. Because often you bring these number of birds at home and you've got this hobby, and we share it at meetings to people that are like-minded, but you don't always get to speak to other people who have never seen pictures before, or they've had them in the past. So it's a really rewarding few days. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that volunteered, all of our volunteers, stewards, Ivan, Sam, Green Cat family, and everyone else that was at the Easter show. We really appreciate it. And Richard setting up the aviaries, Sam and Con. So thank you everyone for all of your efforts.
Yeah, just say something about Coal Western, actually. They supply the 2 big aviaries that probably saw in there. And actually, Nick Spears, who owns Steel Tube down in Victoria, as well, Coal Western, is going to stick with the Coal Western name. But the good news is that he's actually quite keen to build custom aviaries too. So they're going to go into that actually next time, Nick. So I'm going to have lunch with them and we'll talk about that. So keep Coal Western in mind. And the other one is Murray, who's sitting here. You organised all sponsorship for I think it was $1,300 worth of prizes. So they did a good job, Murray. Organised all that for the competition. That was great. And all the sponsors that, well, I can't remember offhand, but we'll put it in the news anyway, who sponsored the competition. It's good to see.
Perfect. All right. Thank you everyone for listening tonight. I know it wasn't what we had planned, but I think it turned out to be quite a successful meeting. Brian, yes?
Just before everyone goes, the for sale and wanted stuff here, but Strawberry Futures, one from Boyd. But Jerry's has normal diamonds and star fishes. Heidi wants cutthroats and run-ins. I like to swap painted Jack Greens, Victorias and Ford with anyone who's got something the same. Not picture age, of course. And some more vehicle Andrews, we've got Ford, Warren, Red Diamonds, all those, all parrot, singers, sisters, particles and bedrooms. The other thing I've got here I've been listening to our president and her father talking about the benefits of bay trees. I have a friend who has bay tree. So I thought I'd finish the magic model and some out to people. Since you can convert a few more people into the bay tree way of life.
Yeah, so it was my car that actually got us onto Bailey's. So what we do is we use it in our seed as to ward off all the moths. And what we do in the big seed junks, we put a handful of the Bailey's into like a little mesh bag that the car had sewn, and we put that in all the seed junks, and it stops all the moths. And then I'm speaking to Brian before the meeting. We also have the big seed feeders in the aviary, and we put one or two of those leaves in each of the feeders so that, because often you can stop the moth problem in the drums, but then once you have it in your the aviary gets full of moths. So that, for us, it's worked. We did have an accidental experiment in another seed drum that we forgot to put bay leaves in, and it was full of moths. So, I don't know, it seems to work for us. I've heard good stories from other people. If anyone would like some baby, yes?
Just don't make the mistake of leaving it in the brand and you put it with mealworms, stops the mealworms from breeding.
Stops the mealworms from breeding. If you put it in the brand, then you put with the mealworms. I'm guessing that's not right. So, we've got some up here kindly brought in by Brian. So if anyone wants to take a handful of bay leaves, just give it a go, try it out in one drum next to the other and see what happens. So, yeah, anything else for tonight? I think that's the end of our meeting. Thank you everyone for coming, and apologies for the poor audio if it was bad. Yeah, I mean, that's this part of the meeting. All right, thank you everyone. We're going to close the Zoom off now and go to the raffle.